Alafia. So I am back, y'all. I recorded a reading early this morning, and for some reason I thought it was uploaded to YouTube, but it wasn't. And I went to go try and clear my files and my memory so I could start a new reading, and I deleted the file too early. So I'm back for another read. However, what came up in that energy is healing and healing and elevation. That came out real heavy. That actually came out in some of the cards, as well as I was channeling that last night, rewriting your story, manifesting big changes, and also I picked up, you're like the phoenix rising from the ashes. Also in the last reading I did mention Mother Oshun, because her story is of the phoenix rising from the ashes. She transformed into a peacock and flew up into the sun, running away from her problems, whether it be family, relationships. But however, she ran off to the sun, and the sun burnt her wings and turned her into a phoenix. So she came back as a phoenix, like the phoenix rising from the ashes. And I feel like that's where you are now. You left behind the drama, you left behind the turmoil, you left behind the chaos, and you're like the phoenix rising from the ashes. You're living out your life purpose. And because of that, you are on divine timing, you're in divine alignment, and your blessings are definitely pouring in at this time. You are realizing they may be trickling in a little at a time, but that is building up to your big blessings. That's helping you establish your foot with the big blessings, or your that's bringing in the bigger blessings. However, but let's jump on into the reading. I did shuffle the decks, all the decks, because last reading was like an hour. I don't want it to be that long. I'm reading from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 decks. I am so upset, y'all. That was a great reading, but hey, Spirit got us. The same message is being delivered. That is a download that I've been getting for the last few days now, and I know that this is a message that's out here for some. This is a message that's for someone out here, for the collective. Let's jump right in. Oh, let me pray. God of my ancestors, as the highest white light, please come down and protect and guide me while I channel the energies for the collective today.
And artistry delivers professional quality visuals, logos, banners, ads, no manual editing, no hassle, fully automated with AI. Need to recreate an image or ad you love,
message 20.
Mercury. Mirror magic imagery designer shines. Upload an image, and artistry generates a brand new version with perfect text, colors, and layouts, all fully unique and copyright protected. What about boring backgrounds? Replace background instantly in any image release scene background editor.
And then that first house, Arrival.
Serene beach or vibrant cityscape with AI that handles lighting, shadows, and reflections seamlessly.
Yeah, I feel like you're about to receive a message pertaining to blessing. I feel like it's something major coming in, and it might be coming in through way of a message. Take it as it resonates. Let me look at this. Let's see, Mercury. I think, reason, intellect, movement, expression, transportation, communication, linked to the nervous system, your brain, your respiratory functions, rules the third and the sixth house. That is Gemini and Virgo energy with the Mercury. Okay, take it as it resonates. Now, some of you, maybe 20 out there, maybe seeing the number 2. 2 is alignment. You may be seeing 0. 0 is completion. Some of you may be 38 or maybe seeing the number 38. 3 is, however, support. 8 is balance. So You are balanced and you do have divine support. I'm getting there. You're in alignment, like I said. You're in alignment.
No frustration, just results.
39. Or wait. 8, 9, 10, 11. All right, 11. Your God, your divinely guided. Your ancestors are guiding you. You're on the right path. With the 38, that's how I got the number 11. I have 11 tattooed on my arm. 11. And then I have the number 39. Some of you may be 39 out there, may be seeing the number 39. However, 3 is, like I said, support. 9 is release. So you have released, like I said, you released that toxic energy, that toxic, whatever it was, family dynamic, relationship, friendship, whatever that was. It may have been a group, because in the last read that unfortunately deleted, I accidentally deleted. It did say that a collaboration. Collaboration did come up in that read, working as a group. With the 3 of Pentacles, I think it was. However, some of you may be 39. Like I said, maybe seeing number 3, 9, support release. However, this is your first house, so you are aligned. And it says arrival, whatever blessings you've been waiting on, and they're here because you are aligned. Let's see.
Each male swims around his chosen one, demonstrating that he is ready to breed. During the mating period, the male's shell and chest turns dark. Seahorses are talented dancers.
So the first message we have here is the number 20 with Mercury messages.
Intertwining tales of courtship that sometimes lasts for several days.
You may be receiving, and you may be
circles around the female, with his tail slightly touching the bottom.
Getting downloads from the divine. You may be, you know what's coming in. You can feel it. You feel it. It's in the atmosphere. This is the divine letting you know that your blessings are here. Whatever you've been waiting for, whatever you've been working towards, I don't know. Maybe we'll find out when we get closer to more into the reading. But whatever you have been working towards and patiently waiting for, it is here. So 20, Mercury messages. Mercury symbolizes your mental switchboard. How you think, communicate, move through the world. The smallest planet rules Gemini and Virgo, and it's closest to the sun, completing its orbit in about 88 years. 88. 8. Infinity. As above, so below. 88 Earth days. You may be seeing the number 8. 8 is balance. Because it orbits so close, it can only be found in the same sign as the sun. The one before or after it. Mercury, it has a large bit molten core. Hold on, y'all, so I don't get interrupted. Let me turn on my dn't. Not get started. It's on. Okay, y'all, I'm sorry, I'm back. So it says Mercury retrogrades 3 times a year for 3 weeks, slowing time so you can remember, review, and reconnect. Action, communicate. The mood is so quick and fast. So quick and fast, and several look at your situation from many different sides. Be light on your feet and make sure you have all information you need. If not, be ready to research, investigate, translate, meditate, check your facts, and learn. Follow up on all lines of communication to make sure others understand what you said and you understand what they intend. Publish, broadcast, network, and engage. Social media. Some of you may be influencers, some of you may be in the spotlight. But right now, what I'm getting is this is the time for you to work on your communication skills, because you're about to be pushed into the spotlight for something. I think that's a lot of us empaths. You may be a reader out there, but a lot of spiritualists, this is our time to wake up and spread the awareness of spirituality and the truth about spirituality. And I feel like some of you, that is some of your path. I know that is my path. It says broadcast, network, and engage on social media. These may be ways that you can spread the news. Whatever it may not even be in spirituality. You may be an entrepreneur, but this is the way that you're going to get yourself out there. You may be not even an entrepreneur. You may be looking for a new career, but this is telling you must get yourself out there and work on the communication part of the aspect, all aspects of communication. Make the call, submit the resume, send a manuscript. I told y'all, check all Mercury ruled equipment such as vehicles and communication electronics. Proofread and back up. You may be experiencing, I know I've been having a lot of issues. Like I said, I thought that my video was uploaded. It said that it was a premiere, so I thought it was completely uploaded. I didn't know. So I went and completely erased the file out of my phone, as well as while uploading my videos. I've been running into some hiccups, some freezing and everything, because unfortunately I cannot download apps in my phone because I'm locked out of my iCloud, like for real. Like I have to reset my whole phone. So I know this is, I don't know if it's y'all, but I know it's y'all. That's what Spirit said. You know? Check all Mercury ruled equipment such as vehicles and communication, electronics, proofread and back up your files. Now you tell me, Spirit. I understand now. I got it. Mythological. Mercury could be a trickster. When he worked for himself, but he also played the role of psychopath, dividing into the underworld to escort track spirits out. If you need to go down into your own personal underworld, it may be time to walk with a therapist, shamanic healer, or other integrous guide that can guide you into that deep realm. And this is the path that I chose through my healing. Not only did I seek out a spiritual guide, I'm in therapy as well, and I went into the underworld. I went to the dark night of the soul, and that's how I began my healing journey. And now I'm here, and I feel so free. Challenge. This is a challenge now. When a quick mind is not connected to the heart, it can cause trouble. Watch out for a busy hamster wheel in the mind. Shallow thinking, scattered, dishonest, or glib approaches and mistakes made when in a rush. Slow down. Take your time. It's Mercury. This is speaking of Mercury retrograde things. When you rush, things can not be as they appear, or you may run into glitches, so you might want to proofread, reread, and read it again. Check yourself, check your communication, things like that. The gift. Mercury was a messenger of the gods. Listen deeply to the message of your soul. Then do it to spirit and become the messenger.
30,000 kinds of fish. Only seahorses.
Period. Shall I say more? I done already said everything you need to know from divine. Shall I say more? No, I'm gonna move on to the next. Oh wait, I wasn't done. Look, I'm thinking we done. I done felt that message. Okay, so the next one is number 38. Roots.
This allows square tails to have better grip.
Imagine your spine. Somebody
an important part of their hunting and camouflage.
Somebody may be a Virgo or Gemini. Someone may be a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn with his roots. Also, so this looks like air energy right here. Someone may be Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra out there. But however, so 38, the Imam Holy. If I'm pronouncing some of these wrong, y'all please forgive me, please. But this is the spelling of it, y'all can see. roots. Imagine your spine extends down to the earth like a tap root. The strong central root under a tree through the earth. 2 points on the sun's path below. Latin for bottom of the sky. The immune colli, so the bottom of the sky. Imagine your spine extends into the earth like tap root. The strong central root under the tree. Through the earth to point on. Let me turn this down. Can I turn this down a little bit? Oh. Sorry, I shouldn't have touched it. I couldn't do that. I have to turn this down a little bit, y'all. I'm hearing like myself read, but I hear the background, so it's hard for me to focus. I need to. Okay. Imagine your spine extends down into the earth like a tap root. The strong central root under the tree through the earth to point on the sun's path below. Latin for bottom of the sky. So, Latin for bottom of the sky, immune colli. Points to the memories and experience that fed your first roots. Thse, going back to your childhood, healing, remembering what made you happy, remembering that light, what brought you light. Like, oh, okay. Fed your first roots, your early home life, your family's traditions, and your biological and emotional heritage. Action. Look to the roots. Think about what makes you feel at home and secure. What creates a sanctuary for you. Investigate the foundations and become conscious of the traditions and the assumptions that underline this situation. This is whatever situation you're in. Good, bad, or ugly. It says go back. Tap into what you can remember about what made you feel secure. Lean into habits that help you feel secure and grounded. My thing, I got back into my arts. That's what brought me into spirituality, because I've always been a visual person. So that makes me, I love art. I love painting, hair, drawing. I have a fish tank project coming up. I just got my card today. I forgot to say that. I got my bank card. It's been like 4 months. I haven't had access to my money, so I can fix. I'm working on my fish tank. Hopefully start today. Let's put it in the atmosphere. But like, I like to craft. Arts and craft is my thing. Spirituality. That's what led me into spirituality, because I love jewelry. So I love to create stuff. I love jewelry. I like I don't like to just shop around for spiritual jewelry. I like my intentions. I like to put my intentions. I like to put my work, my dedication, my manifestations into my jewelry. So that was the thing. I'm a creative person. Why not start creating your own jewelry? And that's what brought me into spirituality originally. And then it just went from there. And here I am today. So that was what I had to tap into to bring me to this point. And I love it. And I'm happy. I'm free. I'm healing. Finally. Lean into habits that help you feel secure and grounded. If you enjoy your childhood, family traditions can make you feel safe and strong in a storm. If you grew up in chaos, you may crave the opposite and create your own quiet sanctuary. That was me. I always went into a corner and I drew. I always was by myself. It was like my own little, literally in a corner. And that's what I grew up to learn, how to build my own sanctuary, my own safe place outside of the chaos. Yeah. If you grew up around arguments, arguing with people at home may seem normal to you, but that may not be the case for your housemates. So you may need to learn to present your points in a more transformative, less combative way. This is a message for me, y'all. And some of y'all, I'm an Aries. And I grew up in chaos. I grew up watching my daddy try to put my mama head through a window type stuff. I grew up with us being beat just for not smashing a cheese sandwich type stuff. Yeah, like, this is a message for me, because even now, like, a few years back, you couldn't tell me nothing. I was walking people in the street. Sorry, I just went there real quick. That was me. The Gordon sisters, you couldn't tell us nothing, baby. We was walking people in the street, Crescent Lake days. Everybody know me, OSHUN'S days. So that's how I grew up, chaotic. So I always knew to fight. But once I got away from that chaos and I decided to come to the Virgin Islands, I realized it's not normal. It's not normal. People don't carry on that way. Like, I live in a yard full of families. All the houses around me have relatives. No one's fighting. No one's ever fighting. They're always quiet. They always, like, you hear them screaming across the yard to the neighbors, like they're close. So I realized, like, where I come from, the things that I was trying to carry on with and moving here is not normal. The IC also speaks of deeper roots. The spiritual, religious, or philosophical underprint of your stock. Go back over there. Don't play with the fire, I told you. Underpinnings of your early life. Just as a fish does notice water it swims in, doesn't notice water it swims in. It can be hard to see the spiritual assumptions you swarm with as a child. These philosophical underpinnings could give you a deep connection to spirit, or leave you feeling restricted or judged. This is what brought me closer to spirit, honestly. Whether they imbued you with unconscious habits, or were the form from which you rebelled, until you examine those deep roots, they will define your foundation and paradigm. I'm guessing that's what they say. However, to sum it up, is like, you have to go back, you have to do the necessary healing, because that's what's going to form your foundation today. You healing, if you have been through traumatic events, you healing is what's going to form your foundation for the future. And I feel like we're at that point. Everybody, if you're spiritual, if you're part of on the right side of spirituality, that is, and if you're connected to the higher power, if you're spiritually inclined, if you're divinely guided, if you're a star seed, you understand exactly where I'm coming from. That was long-winded, but y'all got it. Challenge. Unconscious patterns from your personal history may underlie the situation and needs excavation. I'm taking that needs to be exterminated. And I take that, spirit. I understand. Gift. Build roots of your own. Feel your spine extend. Hold on. What you want to watch? Seahorse again? Okay, go back over there and eat your spaghetti, because right now you're getting food everywhere. Okay, I'm back. Gift. Build roots of your own. Feel your spine extend like a deep tap root of a tree into the ground. Feel the strength of the earth pulsing up through you, holding you strong through any storm. Okay? Go over there and show you. 39. First house, arrival. The first house describes how you enter the world, your first impressions, and the birth of your journey of self-discovery. In your chart, where a village map, the first house would be the gateway, and information center. Planets in the first house are about to rise over the eastern horizon. Like I said, elevation. Horizon, where the sun will be just before dawn. So we feel them strongly. Like I said, elevation. You're working out of your first house. I'm trying to think of the name of it. You're operating in your 5D spirit. It's something else I'm trying to think of. I can't really. You're aligned. You're very aligned. Okay. Planets in the first house are just about to rise over the eastern horizon, where the sun, you're vibrating very high, where the sun would be just before dawn. So we feel them strongly. Action. Take responsibility for how you are perceived. As you walk in the door, assesses what you lead with, what your mannerisms, appearance, and signals say. Notice if you lead with charm or a prickly defense, with your mind or your heart, or whether you are versatile in changing your approach to fit the circumstances. Investigate this first. Impressions affect your identity and interactions. People read what you put out, whether you are acting as business, as a person, or as a couple. And it's up to you to ensure how you present yourself matches their intention. If you feel misunderstood, look at the misperceptions, yours or theirs, underneath any tension, and see what can be done to clear this lens. If you strive to be invisible, neutral, or enjoy the air, don't blend in. That's what I'm getting out of here. It's good to be a chameleon to get ahead, but don't blend in. Stand out. This may resonate with someone. If you strive to be invisible, neutral, or enjoy the air of mystery and play your cards close to your chest, it becomes easier for others to protect their assumptions onto you. Or maybe consider becoming transparent and letting your inner worth shine. The first house can also bring within it a surge of temper or strong emotions that rushes to your head like mercury in a hot thermometer. If somebody out there may be a fire sign, I'm sorry, I did say, but that's with the mercury energy coming up, I'm also getting fire in a hot thermometer. If this happens, bring your awareness back down to your feet. This metaphor also applies to a business or a project. Leadership may be strong, and attention needs to be brought back to the boots on the ground. All this is basically saying that it starts with the roots. You need to ground yourself. Challenge. You are a challenge. You are challenged to see beyond the shallowness of the appearances, see behind the smoke screen, and take responsibility for how you are perceived. Evaluate your interactions with the world as the beginning of your journey of self-discovery. This is your beginning of your healing journey. Period. Let's see if we can pull something from our ancestors. What message do we have for us today? I'm pausing it. Take four. Thank you, Spirit. So you got the patriarch, unapologetic, with the number 4. 4 is protection. The conjure woman, manifestation. I'm telling you, you are very spiritual and you are aligned and you're manifesting everything that you put out in the atmosphere and work towards and stay diligent and stay patient for. It's coming in. Manifestation number 1. Intuition, you know this. Jumbi, total disruption. Uh, uh, 1, 3, that's 4. Like I say, you got the number 4 again, protection. You want some water? You done eating your food? Okay, give me one moment, y'all. I'll be back. There you go. You're welcome. Okay, y'all. Thank you. I'm back. Back. Manifestations. I left off there. Number 13. That's a number 4. That is support. I mean, that is into that's protection. With this Jumbi, this manifestation, all this. Risk it all. It's telling you to jump out there. You are protected. You are your ancestors are all around you with this Jumbi card. That's risk, take it all. Risk it all. Number 13. Some of you may be seeing the number 13 out here, or the number 4, the number 1. Let me make sure I show y'all the cards. So. These are the cards that came out. I need to remember to show the cards, y'all. These are the cards that I'm on right now. So, and then some of you all may be Caribbean, maybe Native American, maybe of African descent. I'm pulling that up here as well. The Conjure Woman, but definitely woman or man. My tarot has no gender here. This is all spiritual. This is all intuition. This is all alignment, divine messages. No male or female placements. This is okay. So even though it has woman, you can be you're a magician. You are the magic. Whatever you put out there, you do receive. You shall receive. It's a given. So and then I have roots of fire. It's saying risk it all. Getting a lot of fire, earth energy here. Number 23. You may be seeing number 2 or the number 3. Number 2 is alignment. Number 3 is support. Like I said, you're divinely guided and protected. Your ancestors are all around you. Number 4 is protection. Like I said, you got 4 coming up twice in this reading. And then you may be seeing the number number 5, which is change. Someone may be 23 out here. Take it as it resonates. Or you may be seeing those numbers. Oh, look, I'm just, you know, y'all, when my baby woke, I just be all over the place. But I need to center myself. Okay, so the patriarch, you will achieve what you have set out to do. You are the patriarch. The patriarch steps up to remind you that you are the leader of your own life. Things are more stable and secure than you think. Your fears are lying to you. You have the wisdom the situation requires. The ancestors may also come forward when the authorities, when the authoritative energy around you is overpowering you. My dear one, stand up straight and own your power. Ancestral memory. The patriarch shows up here as the Messiah, elder, the chief. I wonder what's going to come out in this week, man. The Hierophant, basically. the Magician. The patriarch is calm, experienced, and ambitious leader with loving and supportive divine masculine energy. The paternal ancestors can be seen as assertive or aggressive depending on the viewpoint. Because you are a patriarch, because you do have this vision, because you do know where you're going, you're trying to achieve your goals, you may come off as a little pushy. I know I do. I come off a little pushy, a little crazy, because I like things a certain way. And my vision is clear. I want to be successful. I want to leave a lineage for my children. I don't want my children to struggle and battle like I had to. So I'm doing what I have to do to make sure I get to that position where I need to be, to make sure my family's secure. It says ancestral memory. The patriarch shows up. Okay, I already read that. Divine masculine energy. This paternal ancestor can be assertive or aggressive depending on the viewpoint. That's this ancestor here, the patriarch. Ancestral medicine act as if you are regal. Act as if you are powerful. Act as if you are wise. This is the different frequency that fake it till you make it. You have no need to fake anything. Your arteries and bones remember the royalty in your DNA. Some of you may have an altar that you go to and you pray to your ancestors. Believe me, they're here. They're surrounding you in everything. They're right here. You have the power. You are the patriarch. Shadow aspect.